The year 1998 marked a significant return to form for the king of the Philippine movies, as Fernando Poe Jr. revisited one of his most beloved and rugged archetypes in the film Ang Pagbabalik ni Daniel Berrien. This sequel to the 1977 classic Daniel Berrien proved that even after 2 decades, the character's blend of stoicism, lightning-fast draws, and an unbreakable moral code remained a powerful force in the hearts of the Filipino masses. It is a film that bridges the gap between the traditional Western-style Pinoy action and the gritty, modern sensibilities of the late 90s. The narrative of this 1998 epic picks up many years after the original events. Daniel Berrien, once a man who lived by the gun to protect the oppressed, has sought a life of peace and quiet. He is a man who wants to leave his violent past buried in the dust. However, peace is a luxury that men like Daniel are rarely allowed to keep. The story centers on a new wave of tyranny, a powerful and ruthless syndicate that has moved into the countryside, terrorizing the humble folk who have no one to turn to. When the cries for help reach Daniel, he is faced with a profound internal conflict: stay silent and safe, or unearth the weapons he swore never to use again. The pagbabalik, or return, is not just physical, it is a spiritual reclamation of his identity as a protector. Daniel realizes that as long as there is injustice, his mission is not over. The film follows his methodical dismantling of the syndicate's hierarchy. This isn't the reckless violence of a young man, this is the calculated, cold efficiency of a veteran warrior. He uses his knowledge of the terrain and his mastery of the paspasan style to strike fear into the hearts of those who thought they were untouchable. The movie explores the heavy cost of this return, portraying Daniel as a man who understands that by picking up the gun again, he is sacrificing his own chance at a normal life for the sake of the people. The cast of the film was a true gathering of action royalty, blending veteran legends with the rising stars of the era. FPJ stars as Daniel Berrien, delivering a performance characterized by a weathered, mountain-like stillness that only he could master. He was joined by the beautiful and talented Anjanette Abayari, who provided the film's emotional center. The villainous roles were filled by the industry's most respected contravitas, including the formidable Paquito Diaz, whose presence as the primary antagonist ensured that the stakes felt personal and high. With supporting turns from Joko Diaz, Bob Soler, and Max Alvarado, the film felt like a who's who of Philippine action history. Behind the scenes, the film was directed by FPJ himself under his legendary pseudonym Ronaldo Reyes. As a director, Poe was in top form, utilizing wide-angle shots to capture the vast, rugged beauty of the Philippine landscape, which served as a natural arena for the conflict. One of the most fascinating BTS facts about the production was FPJ's dedication to historical continuity. He ensured that Daniel's signature gear and his specific way of handling firearms remained consistent with the 1977 original, while updating the stunts for a 1998 audience. The sonic impact of the gunfights was mixed to sound like thunderclaps in the cinema. Financially, Ang Pagbabalik ni Daniel Berrien was a massive blockbuster. Released during a time when the Philippine film industry was facing stiff competition from Hollywood imports, it proved that Da King was still the most reliable draw at the box office. It was a super roadshow success, playing to capacity crowds in Manila and the provinces alike. The earnings solidified their place as one of the top-grossing local films of 1998, a testament to the enduring popularity of the character and the man playing him. In terms of ratings and awards, the film was a favorite among both the public and the critics. It received several nominations from the FAMAS and FAP Awards, specifically for Best Actor, Best Action Movie, and technical categories like Best Sound and Best Cinematography. Critics praised the film for its epic Western feel, noting that it managed to feel both nostalgic and fresh. It wasn't just a sequel, it was a celebration of a cinematic icon. The legacy of the film lies in its portrayal of the eternal hero. It reminds us that while men age and times change, the need for justice remains constant. Daniel Berrien remains one of FPJ's most iconic creations, a man of the soil who becomes a man of steel when the situation demands it. The 1998 return of Daniel Barry in it stands as a powerful reminder that nothing is over for a hero who carries the law in his heart and the batas in his hands.